Hey guys, welcome back. It's Friday. We got 6 people in here already. We got 55 Chevy, Miss Amy Harrell right off the bat. Good morning, Doctor. Good morning, Miss Amy. Bass Man, how are you feeling this morning, brother?
I'm doing good.
Doing good. I'm
Better
glad
than
you're
usual.
doing better than what you normally are. That's for sure.
Hang on, I got to change.
What are you changing?
My
I like that 55 Chevy. I'm glad I'm retired. 6 Saturdays and 1 Sunday makes my week. I like that. That's funny.
Now, wait a minute.
What you doing?
Sunday's for rest. If he's resting 6 days, how's he getting any rest on Sunday?
Well, he's one of them gentlemen that works on Sunday. He's one of them working for the Lord type fellas on Sunday. I like it. He's a pastor of a church.
Yeah.
He was a pastor of a church, and then was a pastor of a church, and then temporary pastor of a church, and then over a rebuild of a church that is going absolutely well, by the way. He sent me some pictures. Absolutely amazing looking work they're doing. The outside is completely done. They're working on the inside. They've got the metal studs because it's a metal prefab building. And they're redoing the inside of it and finishing it out now. Guys look like they're doing some awesome work on it. But he let me know here a little while back, they found a new pastor of the church. So he's going to be turning over the reins to the new pastor here pretty soon, I do believe. So go ahead and start saying hello to the folks. We got 55 Chevy. Good morning, Doctor. Miss Amy Harrell, good to see you. Miss Amy Harrell saying, wow, it's already Friday. It is. And for those of you already in here, we got 16 people. We're only going to go a half hour. So he has an appointment this morning that I'm going to be on Facebook Messenger messages with, where I can hear and see what the doctors are saying. So I don't have to miss this appointment. It's kind of an important one. We got Silver Gator. Hi, how you are? So glad for me to see you. I guarantee. Absolutely. And Miss Amy Harrell says absolutely true. 55 Chevy. And we got Keno Man. Good Friday, man. Good to see you. Scott S. Good morning, everyone. Everyone. Good morning, Mr. Scott. We got KG and Coley saying hello all. We got SBA fans saying hi, Bassman and Tiny Numismatics. If you're wondering where Mr. Kevin is, we haven't shunned him. We haven't done nothing with him. He is at the Michigan State Numismatic Society's one of their main summer shows. So it'll be the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And if you're in the Michigan area, go and check it out. It's a pretty big show. They have some major tables there this year, it looks like. We got Mr. MJ Boudreau. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. Got everybody saying hello to everybody. I love it. Love the camaraderie and the people getting together and everybody coming together and saying hello to everyone. Oh, there we go. Miss Kinoman is saying, Amy Harrell, good morning. Pat Baba. I like it. And Miss Amy Harrell saying, yes, I will, Kinoman. Hey, look at there. We got the Bassman. Teacher 1388 saying hello, everyone. Good morning, sir. I'm not going to do Mr. Kevin's thing, but I'm going to say good morning to Lucky Duck. Hey, Team TGIF, has everyone else seen the new Vault Box Series 3 announcement? Not even close. They're major. It's one coin, only one, but there is some exciting possibilities. It's one coin, one box. Like before, there was 3 coins per box. Now there's only one coin per box. But there are some major, major possibilities that you could get. But then just like the other two, it's the excitement of not knowing. It's the gambling aspect of it that I believe that draws a lot of people in. And I'm not much of a gambler. I like to know what I'm getting. Hey, there we go. Hello, anyone. Still one of them one people. But, they're related. They're related. Yes, Mr. Silvergator, Bassman is the man. We have a lot of people still saying hello. I love it. Compton, good morning, brother. Good to see you, buddy. Compton picked up some amazing coins. Picked up one for Zoe. I hope Zoe's not watching. It's a bench. It's awesome looking. Yo, fan. Nothing. Laziness. The dog's lazy. He's not having it this morning. Good morning, Yo fan. Good to see you. Brown sugar 0069. Good morning, man. Happy Friday. Here we go. Lucky Duck says the price would have to be right for me to invest in the risk again. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mr. Kevin Compton, for those of you just coming in, Mr. Kevin is at the Michigan State Numismatic Society coin show this weekend. He is there 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And he's one of the main people to contact for tables and arranging show type stuff. He's on the board of the Michigan State Numismatic Society. He's a major part of it, so that's really cool. That's a good way to look at it, Dr. 55 Chevy. All of us make up everyone. Absolutely. Whoa, my chat just jumped. Yes. I would rather get the coin that I need, but those boxes are expensive. Yes, they are. Compton saying hello to Bassman. Good morning, SF Game Rush says, hello, Scott. Elners are remind me, finally. Finally. Took a while. I'm sure that Mr. Kevin will find some great items while he's there at the coin show. Absolutely. I am positive. I want to say, okay. It's like a 3 nines fine coin. It's that one little tiny molecule of whatever else away from 100%. And same with 4 nines. It's still that one little percent away from pure. I'm 99% sure, 99.9% sure that Mr. Kevin is looking for the things that you guys that come out to the auction have asked for.
I posted a link to Kevin's little short that shows where he is.
Nice. So everybody go over there and watch that. You can even leave
him a lot of views.
Yeah, give him a lot of views, because when Bassman found it this morning, he's like, he's got no views. I was like, what?
I didn't know if he'd done that this morning or what, but it was sitting there and had no views.
Mr. Compton's saying, what a coin nerd. Absolutely, we all are. That's why you're here, because you're a coin nerd too, Compton. SBA fan, I believe I said hello to you, but I'm going to say hello again, sir, because I like that name. Susan B. Anthony fan.
Tiny, you have a milestone this morning.
Oh, I do. I was going to bring that up here in just a second. Tiny Numismatics, do you know which coins have the lowest mintage, the W quarters or the S American Women's quarters? The S American Women's quarters have a lower mintage because there was 1 million of each of the W's. And there's less than 1 million of the S Women's quarters. But there's a mintage lower than that. And Compton brought this to my attention. The S business strike quarters of like America the Beautiful and stuff like that, those are a lower mintage than the W quarters as well. And I'm in the same mindset as Compton, and I don't know if Compton's going to get mad at me for bringing this up, so everybody else will start collecting them too. But those S quarters are going to be sleeper coins, we believe, in the future. If you have a set of S business strike quarters, those are going to be some major players in the numismatic world because they're lower mintage than W quarters, and there was only, like I said, there's only 1 million of each of the W quarters made. But they're like 600,000 and 700,000 of the S quarters minted of the business strike, not the proofs. So not the ones that come in like those PD and S sets where they got a Philadelphia business strike and a Denver business strike, and then the proof, not those proofs that's on those 3 cards like Mr. Kevin had for sale on the auction, which are great sets to have. Those, the ones like they sell with the card that's got all the information on it and stuff, and then the 3 coins. Not those, but the business strike S's are the low mintage ones. Mr. Dennis D. Greetings, Tiny Bass Man and all. Right there is Mr. Kevin Short to his new video. So you guys go over and check it out. Hope anyone has a great weekend. I hope they do too. I want everybody to have a good weekend. SF Kim Rush is saying, Scott, the S, or so I believe. I believe you are correct. Aha! Compton was talking about it. I know the S business straight quarters are lower mintage than the W's. Yes, they are, sir. The most interesting thing is to find that coin that fills a gap. Absolutely. I believe I understand what you're saying, Miss Amy. Like if you have a folder and you've got your 2009 wheat cent. Okay. And then you've got 1909, sorry.
Thank
1909 to, I got 2009 on the brain because Bassman's always talking about 2009
I'm
Lincoln
confused. I was going to start looking for them now.
You've got the 1909 to like 1935. And then you've got 37 through 59. And the only one you need is that 36. And you're looking forever, and you're looking forever, and you're looking forever. And then all of a sudden, one day, you get that magical roll. And you're sitting there thumbing through the pennies, and all of a sudden, you're like, oh, what in the world? Then you're like, whew, shoving that book, and it fills that gap. That is a great feeling, Miss Amy. I'm right there with you.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Scott S. Compton. So theoretically, that would make the S quarters more valuable. That's what me and Compton have been talking about for the last, Compton? Month and a half, 2 months? In case you guys didn't know it, me and Compton talk like all the time, like 4 or 5 times a day. He's sending me pictures of stuff that he's got and pictures of stuff. He's sending me pictures of drummer boys that he's finding on a daily basis. And we were talking about those S quarters, and he accidentally sent me one of them. And I've got it sitting right over there that I'm going to give him back at the at the coin show next month. But he was talking about them. Then he was like, I think they're lower mintage than the W's. And then he looked it up. Sure shooting. They're lower mintage. And then I delved into it a little bit and was looking at all the mintages of them. They're lower mintage than the W quarters. I don't want to say by far, but there's a nice little gap between $1 million on those W's and what's on the SW. I mean, what's on the SWs, on the S business straight quarters. So yes, Scott S. A whole set of S business straight quarters of the America the Beautifuls or statehood quarters or whichever ones had which ones was it? Or both maybe. Whichever ones had the S business strike, the most of, like the complete set, that would be a set to have. That would be a nice set to have. Compton says, oh, I found a 1934 P peace dollar. I might go get it today.
All right.
Nice. Lucky Duck's right there with us. Keep your S quarters. If you don't want them, send them to me. No, Lucky Duck. No.
Send them to me.
Send them to me. Oh, now Bassman. No, Bassman. Yes. What are the possibilities? The W's had 2 million each. You are correct. You are correct. I kept saying 1 million. You're right. There was 2 million. That's right. That's right. Hey, good morning, What are the possibilities? Good to see you. 2013 is when the S business strike quarters started in 2013, he thinks. Yes, like we will ever come across S quarter in pocket change more than once every other year. You are correct, but you can go on eBay and get them by themselves really cheap. Really cheap. Or you can have someone pick them up for you and then get them to you, Miss Kennelman. 2012 was the first year of the S Mint quarters. It says, what are the possibilities? Thank you. What are the possibilities? There you go, Bassman. Bassman, I saw Kevin Short this morning and thumbs up it. Hey, that reminds me. If you guys haven't thumbs this up, it's right down there somewhere. If you're on a PC or laptop, right?
A little thumb down there somewhere.
There's a thumb like this and like this. Either one you want to hit. It really makes no difference because it's interaction. And interaction. YouTube does not differentiate between good or bad. All they see is the click. What is it?
Joe.
Mr. Joe. Where's Mr. Joe?
We've been missing you, Joe.
Yes, we have. We were talking about you day before yesterday.
I was fixing to send him an email, see what happened to him.
Well, it's good to see you, Mr. Joe. Chad Wolferschleckensteiner Hassenbergerdorf. Good morning. He says, I only see W in my dreams. I've never found one in circulation either, Chad.
I don't find W's in circulation.
Where do you get the business strikes from, Miss Brown Sugar? They were in sets, or you can go on eBay and get them. And sometimes people that break up the PD&S sets will sell a PD&S really cheap, or they will sell the S business quarter by themselves pretty cheap. But the price between the PD&S and just the S isn't that far off. So if I were going to go after them, I would probably get the PD&S all together and pay, 50, 60 cents more for just the PD&S. That way I got them all. But that's just me. There's Mr. Joe. Good morning.
I see somebody else noticed your milestone.
Oh, who's that? No fun buying some. It's all about the hunt and capture. Absolutely. I agree. Raid Master, I'm late. Congratulations on the 3K. 3,000 subscribers right here on Tiny Numismatics channel. And I know I'm tiny, but it encompasses me and Zoe. So I'm Tiny Numismatics. It's Numismatics. But when Zoe was little, the tiny also meant her because she was tiny. So it was Tiny Numismatics. It just kind of worked out that way. But this is just as much much her channel as it is my channel. And thank you, Raid Master.
Wow. That's a lot, Joe.
I missed you just finished seeding spring wheat. 1,700 acres. What? That's crazy. That's a lot of wheat. Let's see. SBA fan says, I agree. Ketamine finding is the most fun, but I like buying from the mint. If it's a cool coin, I want the gray. Absolutely. Perplexed Mind. Good morning. Hey, everyone. Hey, everybody. Sorry. I'm officially on vacation going to the beach for 9 days straight. Sunday, anyone in the Rehoboth area? Rehoboth area.
Don't
I
know
know I
how
messed
that's
that up.
pronounced. Rehoboth?
Rehoboth? Miss Amy says the beach sounds good. Keno Mine says 3 stones for you. Absolutely.
My wife likes
Donna
to
S.
go to the beach.
Good morning, Donna S. I went to the beach every summer when I was little, and I don't know. I just didn't. I don't like going in somewhere where I can't see the bottom.
I lived at the Pearl Harbor entrance in
Yeah.
Waikiki Beach, less than half a block from the water.
Nice.
So I went to the beach nearly every day.
Rub it in, why don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've been away from it for a while. But up until I was 5 years old, I was on a beach pretty much all the time. But then we moved back to Arkansas. There's not so much beaches here.
Kind of landlocked there in Arkansas.
Kind of landlocked, yes. We got lakes, but it's not the same.
Yeah. I got a river here, but that river's so nasty I wouldn't want to get in it. Part of the beach is finding things in the sand. Absolutely. You got a metal detector and you go to the sand. You go to the beach, give one of them little scoops and shake the sand out and see what you find.
I'd love to do that.
That's awesome fun. Oh yeah, I would too.
I love the metal detector. And I want to apologize if I sound funny. I mean, funnier than usual. But I had a little work done last week and developed some serious issues. Yeah. Had all of my teeth pulled, and at least one of them went through to my sinus. And so I can puff up my cheeks and blow my nose.
He can whistle out his nose, is what he's trying to tell you.
And it hurts.
And when he says P's and F's a lot, he was saying earlier, he goes, see if you can hear this because you're wearing headphones and you can hear a lot of stuff in here. He says, see if you can hear this, and all of a sudden it hurt. I was like, sounds like something scraping. He goes, no, listen. And it was air going from his mouth up through his sinus cavity out his nose.
I got him.
Did you get him?
I got him. That crappy thing been flying around here all morning driving me nuts. Got a gnat that I have a light to my left over here. and it likes to buzz the light right in front of my face.
Yes,
It's
Raidmaster.
very annoying.
Myrtle Beach is where I went because I lived in West Virginia and North Carolina and South Carolina and Georgia. Myrtle Beach was where to go until I lived in Georgia, and then we went to Savannah. Went out to the beach. Yep. Only Foy. Does that make sense? Only a few coins catch my eye enough to want to buy them. The Aztec is one, and Kevin has one for me. Absolutely, this kin of mine. Brown Sugar says, Amy, I was gifted a metal detector, dying to try it out. Wear it out, Brown Sugar.
Get after it.
That's right.
Give it
Bassman's
in.
got a metal detector. Bassman
Yes,
metal
I do.
detects.
Keep your coil. That's the part at the bottom. Keep it level to the ground as you swing it. Don't swing up on each end.
Yeah, don't do this. Do this.
Swing back and forth straight. You'll find more.
Like if the bottom of the can is the coil, don't do this. Do this. Perplexed Mind says, Miss Amy, what in the world was that? Why did it do that? Says, Amy, I got 3 metal detectors, so trust me. I know all about that. That's cool. This Stream J. Boudreaux. If you're a block away from the ocean, you are on the beach. Just filled in with cement and tar.
Yeah.
Shark teeth, fossils, and sunsets are what I go to the beach for. Absolutely. Me and I know you guys have heard me talk about the gentleman that I was really good friends with, and me and Laura done eBay for. Owned a pawn shop. Well, our family and his family went to Myrtle Beach at the same time, and done a bunch of stuff together. Well, me and him used to go out in the middle of the night when the tide had come up, and we go look for, what creatures had washed up and shark's teeth and stuff. This dude, within like 5 minutes, found like 8 shark's teeth, and I never found a one the whole time we were there. And we were there for a week. I never found one. He's like, 9 shark's teeth, and they're like 5 minutes. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And he was behind me. He was behind me, looking up above me. Like, he was here and I was here. He was like further up on the beach, and I'm looking down here where the water line was, because that's where all the good seashells and silver dollars and stuff were coming in, or sand dollars coming in. I couldn't find nothing.
Yeah, I went on my senior class trip. We went to Pensacola. I was teaching a guy how to body surf because he couldn't.
Yeah.
He was from New Mexico, so he too was water challenged. And I found 200 and something, or whatever it is. It was in excess of 200, I'm sure. Shark's teeth. That and this friend, guy from my class, he was not thrilled about it at all because they were still in the shark. And it comes swimming at us, and I said, look at that shark. And it was swimming where the waves turn over and kind of dig a ditch along the bank. It was swimming down that ditch, and it was about 4 foot long. Well, it turned and came almost dead at us.
Oh, wow.
So I sat down, just went underwater with it, and watched it go by. And I came back up, and he was halfway to the motel and was still running. He'd already gotten out of the water, and he was still going. He never went back in the ocean.
Oh, wow.
Good morning, Missouri Blue. Past him. They caught there's a dock sticking out right next to our motel, and they caught a 13-foot one off of it, and one of the girls said, no, I'm not going in that water.
Yeah. I don't like going, like I said, I don't like going to anything where I can't see the bottom. I mean, like swimming pools don't bother me. Rivers, if they're clear, don't bother me. But the ocean, I mean, I know certain parts of the ocean and stuff you can see the bottom. That's fine. But when you're on the beach and the waves are rolling in, you can't see the bottom. That's when I have a problem because I don't know what's down there. You can't tell me exactly what's down. Oh, ain't nothing out there going to get you. Bull. There's stuff out there that will eat you whole and take you with them.
There's some of them.
I mean, the water itself will take you with
at
it.
a time.
Yeah, the water itself will
take
you with it.
And get you.
Yeah.
But still, Tiny, I hate to break the news to you, but it's 10:30 or 11:30 your time.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
So you got your appointment to get to.
Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Scott S. says he wants to pour. Where's it at? I want to pour silver seashells. Those would be cool. There we go. Good morning, my beautiful stacking friends. You are incredibly talented people that can do anything you put your efforts in. Absolutely. Sailor stacking, good morning. Good to see you. Yep. Sorry, there's 34 beautiful people in here. That's my favorite number, 34, by the way. See, look, I got it tattooed on me, 34. Sports number. But, yeah, I got an appointment to get to with Zoe. She's got an important appointment today, and I'm going to sit in on it so I can know exactly what's going on and hear it right from the doctor instead of them having to retell me because it's a big appointment.
There won't be a show tomorrow for Kevin.
Yep.
He's out of state or in his state, but out of his
He's
home in the coin show.
Yep.
So that won't happen tomorrow. So anyway, we won't see you again until Monday.
Yep, Monday morning.
Everyone have a great weekend and enjoy it. As always, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye-bye.
All righty, folks. Yep. In case you're just, Miss Donna S. Kevin did put on a short. He's at the Michigan State Numismatic Society summer show for 2023. 22nd, 23rd were early birds, and then 24th and 25th is the actual show, I do believe. But thank you, everybody, for coming out. Sorry, I got to cut a little bit short today. But I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.